Good evening to all and welcome to the session. Before we go to the actual session, excuse me, I would like to talk about Unacademy SSC Mega Combat Test. Here, you have to answer 40 questions in 50 minutes. Good evening, Nayak. Good evening, Mondal. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore. That is incredible and appealing. Discounts like never before. The combat test mega combat is on 19th September and the time slot is 12 noon. Remember, you have to answer only 40 questions in 50 minutes. You can get 100% discount and top 3000 rankers have a chance to win a scholarship. You can take the live test on Android app only. And if you use invite code, already you know my code, referral code. What is it? Murthy 10. Use this referral code. Now, today, a lot of courses have been launched. Top educators, top batches starting from 15th September, that is today. What are these batches? We'll have a quick look. Team All Stars, SSC, CGL, and CHSL 2021-22 exams. Good evening. Oh, you're here. Set Brahmastra batch, all government exams, SSC and banks. SSC, CGL and CHSL 2021 exams. Foundation course on English, grammar plus vocabulary. Each course is the duration 1 year. And what are the features of these courses? Full syllabus coverage for all SSC exams, top educators of the country, unlimited access PDF, study material unlimited, access to tests, weekly quiz and mock tests, dedicated doubt clearing sessions. And this is a strong lineup. No, I don't know who has created. I don't have a fan club. Morning I saw, I found it quite funny. And that person does not reveal the name. I wanted to know the actual name of that person, but he hasn't responded. I'm not that big a guy to have a fan club. I don't think I deserve that. How to access only English is impossible. What does it mean? But this feature does not ask a doubt by Unacademy. Unacademy, this is a very good feature, but you cannot use. Once you take the subscription, the plus students, they can use a very useful feature. And one more feature, raise hand. This also goes with plus students, not with those who have not taken the subscription, they cannot. September offers, please go through. There's so many offers. And I have talked about the combat test. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore. If you use my referral code Murthy10, you get additional 10% discount. All set, let's crack it. Now we'll go to our session. Today I have brought 15 questions on related to error location, sentence improvement, fillers, a bit challenging, some of them, not that easy. Then usually every day 12 noon, I teach holistic vocabulary, special classes. I will give you an idea about those classes. Based on that, I have brought 5 questions, one word substitutions. So let us start. Have a look at the first question. Try to spot the error. What is possible or not? Yes, Mondal, please focus on the questions. The government offered him clerical job, but he turned it over. Here the clue for you, offered. When someone offers something, either you accept it or you refuse it. So this question is related to a phrasal verb. What is it about? A phrasal verb. What is a phrasal verb here? Turn down. Turn down means refuse. Refuse. So turn it over. This is not correct. Turn over. It goes with what? Business. Generally, usually we ask the question, what is the turnover of the company? 100 crore or 200 crore. What is the turnover? It goes with business context. So answer is turn down. It is not a turnover. And the question is about appraisal verb. Please go to question revenue. It goes with revenue. Please go to question number 2. If you permit me to speak the truth, I shall state without hesitation that you have done a mistake. Is a common error. A lot of people make this mistake. That is true. This is an easy one, but surprisingly, other batch, only a few students could spot the error. Divya says a third part. That is correct. There's an error in the third part, but what is wrong? Here we have a noun. The word mistake is a noun. This noun takes a verb make, not done. And what are the three forms? There's a combination make, mistake. English is a combinational language. The verb make goes with mistake. The word mistake takes the verb make, not to do. Here it is in present perfect. What are the three forms of this particular verb? Present make, past made, past participle also made. Based on that, you have made a mistake, not you have done a mistake. A lot of people say, I did a mistake yesterday. Is this sentence right or wrong? Just answer the question. I did a mistake yesterday. Common error. Common error. Not correct. What are we supposed to say? I made a mistake. Question is based on common errors. Always make a note what the question, what is it about, what it is about. I made a mistake yesterday. That is right. I don't know whether that student, I don't want to name, but I request you, please change the name of that. I request you to change. It doesn't look good. I succeeded persuading him to come with me only after hours of argument. Yes, yes, that's right. I made a mistake. Perfect. It's a request from my side. I appreciate your respect, your enthusiasm, and but it doesn't look good. So it's a request from my side. Please change the name. I succeeded. Where is the error? First part. And what is the verb over here? Succeeded. Succeed, it takes a preposition in. The question is about prepositional combination. Prepositional combination. And succeeded, you don't see the preposition. That is the error. There is an error in the first part. I succeeded in persuading, succeeded in doing something, in persuading. Do remember we have to use a preposition in. Perfect. This is an important question. Try to answer, try to get it right. Thank you for responding and responding, for respecting and responding. Succeed in doing something, succeed in achieving something. It's a short sentence, but important question. Yes, Mondal says, Soumya says, second part. What is wrong with the second part? I do agree, you're right. But what is wrong with the second part? Yes, Varaprasad, but the question, what is wrong? You should write the correct expression. That is very important. Here, already have learned. In English, no. In English, we have Nouns, when it comes to number, a particular dimension, nouns. No, I will explain. Please wait. Nouns, number. There are 6 rules, important rules. One of the rules, some nouns, they are always in the singular form but take a plural verb. And here we have 5 nouns which you have to remember. Exam point of view, important. One, cattle. Second, poultry. Third, gentry. Fourth, vermin. And the fifth one, clergy. Not clergy, clergy. So all these 5 nouns, they're always in singular form, but take a plural verb. They take what? Always take a plural verb. Here, does is a singular verb, so it is not correct. It is, now you're Ram Gopal Verma. I changed my name. Vermin do much, not does. It should be do. Good evening, Manohar. So, vermin do much harm to crops. One more example. Vermin means what? Insects, small insects, rodents, disease causing animals, bats, all these. Disease causing animals, we use the term vermin. One more example, of late they're asking this particular one. No, 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 no. It is not the name of a person. Vermin means disease causing animals, especially insects, rodents, bats, small insects, exactly. Cockroaches, all these. Vermin do much harm. Look at this example. The gentry has accepted the invitation. Is this sentence right or wrong? The gentry has accepted the invitation. Answer my question. The sentence is right or wrong? Good evening, Manohar Prasad. Is it right or wrong? What is this parallel conversation? Divya and someone else, they ask something in Telugu and informal conversation. I request, please focus on the questions. This is not the platform for personal conversation. It's a request from my side. Gentry always in singular form but takes a plural verb. It is wrong. Then what are we supposed to say? The gentry have accepted the invitation. That is correct. Please go to question number 5, the last one related to error location. I will try to be on time. What is the difference between in time, on time? In time means before time, on time means exact time. I will try to be on time. Who says a second part? I do agree. There's an error in the second part, but what is wrong? Private working aspirant has got it right, and others also. I think Divya has got it right. Some or Manohar. Here we cannot use the word when. We have to use the word if. Then how does the sentence go? I will try to be on time, but don't worry if I'm late. Yes, that is correct. And it is nothing but here, I will try. That is a main clause. It is in future. But don't worry if I'm late. If this is if clause, it is in present tense. That means what? It is open conditional. Whenever you see the word if, become alert and look at the main clause. Only then you can decide which conditional it is, whether open, hypothetical, past, or zero conditional. Has anyone got all the 5 questions so far? Now you have fillers based on grammar, vocabulary, and contextual awareness. Yes, on time means exact time. in time, before time. Manohar, I think you missed a 5:30 session. 3 is also good. These are not that easy, to some extent challenging. No, nothing to worry. Now I think the same person, Ram Gopal Verma, be positive, be optimistic. Slowly it will improve. Don't lose your confidence. Don't lose the hope. Question number 6, I think two students have said third option and two have said first option. This is an important question. First, you listen to me. There is a conjunction here, as well as, and we have two subjects. John, subject 1, his friends, subject 2. There is an important rule. What is that rule? When we use conjunctions like, as well as, with, together with, along with, like, unlike, beside, besides, in addition to, nothing but, no less than, more than one, rather than, any of these conjunctions, the verb agrees with the first subject. What is the first subject here? John, third person singular. That means we should add s or es to the verb based on all the four options same. But here, always asks seems to be right. Hold that one. Receives, no, doesn't go with the context. And you cannot use sorts. Absolutely wrong. You have to decide between the first one and the third one. If you have to use ask, then you have to use a preposition. Ask for permission. Ask for the permission. Do you see the preposition for? You don't see. Then it is not correct. Based on that, what is the answer? Seek the permission. That's a standard expression. John, as well as his friends, always seeks the permission of his mother before going for a rugby match. Yes, answer is the third option. Now, please go to sentence number 7. I have just listed out so many conjunctions. In that list, you have the word unlike, like, unlike. So easy for you guys. My sister, subject 1. Unlike my brothers, second subject. To have a career in engineering. Mondal says third option. Manohar says first option. Here, third option is not correct. Fourth option, based on grammar knowledge, this sentence is in present tense and the verb agrees with the first subject. It is in present tense affirmative. Subject is third person singular. Based on the rule, we should add s or es to the verb. Based on that, all these are ruled out. Only one option stands out. Which one is that? My sister wants to have a career in engineering. Don't consider these. Yes, you got it, Mondal. Very good. My sister, after that, put the words in brackets. Ask yourself, my sister wants or want? Obviously wants to have a career in engineering. The survey provided the company with a wide of feedback on its prods. Perhaps it is the short form of products. Where is the error? I appreciate that. The survey provided the company with a wide, that is a clue for you. Soumya says first option, Madhav also first, and after that Prasad, so many students, very good. Here, when you see the indefinite article a wide, then you cannot use a noun in the plural form. Based on that third option and the fourth option ruled out, it should be either the first option or the second option. Here we cannot say a wide option. It talks about a range. First, at the outset, you have to know the meaning of the word spectrum. It has many meanings. The typical meaning goes with light, spectrum, and you all know WebG or spectrum of, that's a different meaning. But in this context, spectrum means a range, a wide range of feedback, a wide spectrum of feedback. Answer is the first option, not the second option. Question number 9. This goes with common errors. It's a common error. People make a mistake when it comes to this particular expression. Many meanings: material, arrange, light related. Oh, I see some students say second option and some say third option. Answer, as I said, this goes with common errors. A lot of people say, what is the time in your watch? That is absolutely wrong. And what is the time on your watch? That is also not correct. What is the time of your watch ruled out? Standard phrase, what is the time by your watch? Answer is by your watch, yes. But still, I don't consider this sentence. Conversation English, we say, what is the time a bit demanding, a bit authoritative? What time is it? What time is it by your watch? This sounds better and polite. What time is it by your watch? That's a better question. What is the time? I don't accept. Do remember, when you say what time is it, better. By your watch. Okay, sir. When you say okay, sir, there are two, uh, it looks like you're trying to convey two expressions. One of the two. One is, fine, sir, thank you. The other one, okay, sir, please go to the next question. Which one are you trying to convey? The first one or the second one? Yes, yes, all these are there, of course. He from the crowd because of his height. This question based on phrasal verb. Stand out, it is in the past. Stand by, past, stand off, and stand up. All are phrasal verbs in the past. Now, what is the context? What does it tell you? Someone stands out, we say, means distinct. He is different. He is unique. And the sentence is in the past. Based on that, it should be stood out. First, you have to know the phrasal verb stand out. Stand out means what? Distinct. You can also use the word unique. Distinct, unique. So he stood out from the crowd. On what basis? Because he's pretty tall, because of his height. Stand by mode, because of his. You must have heard stand by mode, this expression. Yes. And stand by someone, stand up for someone, means to support, to defend. Stand off, I don't think so. There's a phrasal verb like that, but I'm not quite sure. Let us go to question number 11, not 11, 11. Don't think master is not good at English. Usually people say 11. No, it is 11. This is also related to phrasal verb. What is the answer? Support, stand by. Yes, Ram Gopal Verma, you're right. Please go to question number 11. Third option, knockout. This goes with boxing. You all must be knowing knockout. And the context talks about a vehicle, usually a bus or a car, hitting a person. And if that is a context, we are supposed to use knock down. We have to say vehicle, we use he was knocked down by the bus. Good evening. Who is this? Akshay Rawat. Good evening. He was knocked down by the bus. Knockout is not correct. Knock away, not at all. Knock up, no. Knock down means something, a vehicle usually hits a person and the person falls knocked down. And it may result in fatal accident. What is the meaning of the word fatal? Fatal, fatal accident, causing death. Please go to question number 12. The workers are hell bent, include the word getting. This also, it should have been in red. Consider the word getting. Brutal, lethal. We use the word lethal, deadly. That is the right word. Very good. Deadly. Someone has answered. Manohar says first option. Almost all the students. Very good. The workers are hell bent at is not correct. For is not correct. Upon is not correct. Answer first option. Hell bent on getting what is due to them means firm. What is the meaning of that expression? It means firm, very firm. He who will bid the highest will get the product. The word bid usually goes with auction, but it has other connotations. Question number 13. This is like a statement, a fact. To express a fact, we should use present tense, not future tense. He who will bid, it is in future, not correct. It has to be in present. Based on that, answer is the first option. I think almost all the students, they have got it right. He who bids the highest will get the product. Who the highest bids not correct grammatically. We cannot use any of these. Answer is the first option. Question number 14. First you answer. I will tell you something interesting. If he had time, he will call you. Important question. Everyone has got it right. Here, please listen very carefully. Another batch, many students could not get the correct option. I was taken aback. I would like to reiterate, I would like to tell you guys, whenever you see the word if, become alert. Immediately think of conditionals or conditional sentences. In English, we have broadly three types of conditionals, total four: open conditional, hypothetical conditional, past conditional, zero conditional. To decide, you have to look at the main clause. Every conditional has two clauses. One is called the main clause, and the other clause with the word if, that is called, I will write here, if clause. First, you have to look at the main clause. He will call you. That is, which tense is it? Please answer my question. He will call you. Which tense is it? Just answer the question. He will call you. Which tense is it? No, 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 no. Future tense, yes. If you see the main clause, if the main clause is in future tense, then if clause should be in present tense. What is the reason? It is open conditional. Open conditional, what is the tense combination? If clause, present tense, and main clause, Here, I'll write here, main clause, future tense. Based on that here, if he had time, that is past, not correct. It should be, if he has time. This is present. First option wrong, second option wrong. Answer is the third option. If he has time, he will call you. If I have time, I will help you. Another example. Please go to question number 15. Renuka availed herself of all the leave to her credit. This is an important question. Kushi Sharma says fourth option. Mondal also says fourth option. Madhav fourth. Prasad fourth. Nayak fourth option. Answer is a fourth option. There is no error, no improvement. What is the reason? I'm going to explain. Please give me, wait for a minute, not a minute, a few seconds. Why is it correct? Why there is no error? Here, first you have to know the word avail. It's a verb. And usually in English, please listen very carefully. In English, there's so many sentence patterns. The basic sentence pattern, subject, verb, object. In this pattern, action goes from the subject to the object. Sometimes what happens, action goes back to the subject. When action goes back to the subject, we say action got reflected. And we call the verb a reflexive verb. All the verbs cannot be used reflexively, only a few. What are those? The most important, enjoy, absent, avail, avenge, revenge, and also pride. These are used reflexively. And there's a rule here. What is a rule? If there is no object after the reflexive verb, then we have to use a reflexive pronoun. What is the subject here? Renuka. If you have to use a pronoun, she. And what is a reflexive form for that? It is herself. Yes, yes. These are very difficult, not easy. Based on that, she availed herself of all the leave to her credit. It has to be there. Based on that, no improvement. I will give one more example, then you understand. They have given this example many exams, in many exams. They enjoyed a lot last summer. Just answer my question. In this sentence, what is the subject? Just answer whatever I'm going to ask. What is the subject in this sentence? They enjoyed a lot last summer. I'll wait. It takes about 20 seconds. No. My question, what is the subject? They is a subject. Second question, what is the verb? There is no WhatsApp group here, Yadav. This is a verb. It's a reflexive verb. And after that, there is no object. They enjoyed how much? A lot. Adverb. They enjoyed when? Last summer. Adverb of time. If there is no object, then we have to use the reflexive pronoun. For they, what is the reflexive pronoun? Themselves. Based on that, they enjoyed themselves a lot last summer. Then it is correct. Fine. Hope you guys got it. Now, to give you an idea, every day, Unacademy, we offer, I personally offer, I take 2 sessions. These are free classes or free sessions. I would like to use the word sessions, classes sessions. One is 12 noon, Unacademy. These are Unacademy special classes, Unacademy platform. And 7:30 p.m. Right now, this is SSC channel, Unacademy, SSC, Unacademy SSC channel, YouTube channel. What we do, 12 noon session, I teach students, aspirants, no, please listen, please listen. Holistic vocabulary. This is holistic grammar. 12 noon session, I teach holistic vocabulary. Every day, I bring idioms, one word substitutes, synonyms, antonyms, and misspelt words. From one question based on options, that particular session, no, please listen. I'm telling something important. In 60 minutes, students learn about 50 words. Here, I also bring, besides idioms, one word substitutes, synonyms, antonyms, misspelled words, I also bring editorial words, editorial editorial vocabulary, and I also bring phrasal verbs. A lot of enrichment, very useful. No, Unacademy platform, special classes. You have to use the app and you have to use my referral code Murthy10. Every day, 12 noon session, free classes, special classes, and this is the best if you want to enrich your word power. Imagine 60 minutes, minimum 50 words you're going to learn, usually 50 to 75 words. All the words important from the exam point of view. So try to attend, then you understand how useful it is going to be. Thanks for listening to me. Now let us go to the questions. Here, one word substitutes. When you go through these, you understand what exactly I've been talking about for the last 2 or 3 minutes. What is the answer? Body of a human being or animal. Yes, of course. Manohar knows that. Body of a human being or animal embalmed for burial. Answer is the second option. No, 4 sessions a lot. What is the meaning of the word corpse? Corpse means dead body. There's another word for dead body of an animal. We use the word carcass. Carcass. That's right. And morgue, mortuary. These two are synonyms. These are synonyms. What is the meaning? A place where dead bodies are kept, either for identification or autopsy or post-mortem or for formal burial. That place is known as morgue or mortuary. Those two are synonyms. See, one question, how many words have you got? One is the answer mummy, then corpse, morgue, mortuary, then you got carcass, and like this you get a lot of words. Again, when it comes to these words, I would like to, here I cannot write, but I would like to write a few words. If you take the place where they bury or the dead body, cemetery, graveyard, crematorium, burial ground, all these words you can usually I give. Cemetery, graveyard, crematorium. And also I give words, related words like here, if you take Christians, they keep the dead body in a box. And what is it called? Coffin. Burial ground also you can think of. Now let us go to question number 2, one word substitutes. To have a very high opinion of oneself. You can also think of the word tomb. B is silent. How is it pronounced? Tomb, not tomb. To have a very high opinion of oneself. You can also use the word casket. Very good. I think afternoon also. You gave the same word. Inscriptions on grave. Yes, very good. What is a word, one word substitute for? Answer is the fourth option. Some people think they are superior to others and they think others are inferior to them. And we use the word conceited. It goes with formal English, but informal, we use the word snob, snobbish. We also use the word haughty, Haughty. Conceited is the answer. Exaggeration means what? Magnify. You can also think of the word amplify. But generally, the word amplify goes with music, amplifier. Adulations means appreciation, adulation, appreciation. It's a positive word, appreciation. Morning, someone said two words, flattery. Flattery is a negative word, means what? False praise. This is negative. But adulation, a positive word. Yes. Sophisticated doesn't go with this context. Sophisticated, polished, urbane, they go with a different context, not here. Abundance, you know, excess. What is your question, Divya? I haven't seen. Is this practice session for what you said in the morning? Not practice session. This is what we do. And it is like giving you guys an idea what happens. I said there's a session, free classes, 12 noon session, and there I teach idioms, one word substitutes, all those to make you guys understand what exactly happens over there every day. It is like a glimpse. Have you got it? Divya, I've answered your question. Please respond. And sir, from where you know such words difficult? No, vocabulary depends on reading habit. When you read a lot, then you get exposed to a lot of words. Abundance, excess, it's a positive word. There's another word, plethora. Have you heard of the word plethora? Plethora also means abundance, excess. Yes. Just a look, glimpse means you have a look at something, quick look at something. One who is given to pleasures of the flesh. Thank you. One who is given to pleasures of the flesh. Plethora, huge. We also, sometimes what happens, plethora of institutes. Today, so many institutes. Then how do you use a word? Plethora of, it takes a preposition of. Plethora of institutes, a typical expression. Plethora of engineering colleges, you can also say. One is given to pleasures of the flesh. No, no. Answer is the second option, Epicurean. Not the third option, not the first option, not the fourth option. There is another word. What is it? Hedonist. This is also plethora of options. Very good. Hedonist means a person who thinks life is only to enjoy, life is only for pleasures. Synonyms, these two. And there was a philosophy in the past people followed. Epicureanism means hedonism. Life is only to enjoy. Now, terrestrial means what? Related to earth. Imagine some animal comes from outer space. What is the word you use for that? There are two words you can think of. One is extraterrestrial. Another word, alien. But alien has two meanings. One meaning, extraterrestrial. Another meaning of the word alien, foreigner. But we don't use the word foreigner. Alien means what? Extraterrestrial. Hope you guys are listening. Extraterrestrial. Some animal from some other planet. Alien, extraterrestrial. But alien, second meaning foreigner, we don't use in that sense. And some people have the fear of foreigners. What is the word for that? Xenophobia. Xenophobia means what? Phobia means fear. Xenophobia, fear of foreigners, an important word. And celestial, so many words I can give. Celestial takes the word bodies, means what? Heavenly bodies. When it comes to heavenly bodies, first you have to think of the word astronomy. Then all these words are important from the exam point of view. Don't think I'm going off the track. And you have to start with universe, then galaxy. What is the name of our galaxy? Interstellar. Yes, stellar means related to stars. Interstellar. Stellar means related to stars. And the name of our galaxy is Milky Way. And if you take in any galaxy, millions of stars are there. And the name of our star, Sun, this has a system. What is the name for that? Solar system. And solar system, we have inner planets, outer planets. Between inner planets and outer planets, we have lumps of rocks, and those are known as asteroids. Sometimes, oh, yes, of course, that's right. Sometimes what happens, these lumps of rocks or asteroids, they enter Earth's atmosphere. And if they burn completely, we use the word meteor. Sometimes they don't burn, they reach the Earth's surface. Then we use the word meteorite. You should also think of words like constellation, zodiac sign. You know, zodiac signs, constellations, groups of stars resembling a particular animal. You should also think of the word comet. Comet means shooting star, a star with a tail. All this goes with astronomy and important from the exam point of view. Meteor shower, yes. Comet means a star with, it is nothing but galactic dust that has a head, the body, and the tail. That a star with a tail is known as comet. Have you got it, private working aspirant? All this is science, but there is a related word, confusing word. What is it? Astrology. What is astrology? Some people predict the future based on horoscope. You have to think of eclipses, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, all these. See, imagine one question, how many words are there to learn? Black hole. Yes, black hole, the dying stage of a star. Every star goes through birth, growth, and death. The dying stage of a star is called black hole. Light cannot penetrate through. What is this? Puja says necromancy. Could you tell the meaning of that word? So, this is what I call holistic approach. Just one word, celestial, you could get so many words, more than 10 words. I can give more words also, but time doesn't permit. Pedestrian. What is the meaning of the word pedestrian? One who walks in the street. And sometimes what happens, some people in Europe and in the US, Western countries, they have to follow the traffic rules while riding the bike, driving the car, while walking. But while walking, some people don't follow the rules. There's a word for those people. The person who doesn't follow the traffic rules while walking is called jaywalker. Have you heard of this? Jaywalker. After no sooner, Ayush Verma, I'm very serious, seriously teaching important words. Just hold it. I will answer that question. Please don't ask questions off the cuff, just like that, and away from the topic, whatever I have been talking about. And one more thing, please understand, we cannot answer individual questions. What is the reason? Sometimes we have 50 students and 20 plus. Each student brings one doubt. then I cannot work on these questions. I cannot do the session. Please don't ask individual questions in isolation. Anything related to the question here, the topic here, you ask, you're most welcome. I don't want to disappoint you. No sooner takes a word than. Your question is no sooner it takes than. Hardly, scarcely, and barely. They take the word when. Remember the combination. J Walker, Jay, walk plus ER, Jay Walker. I think two separate words, not one word, Jay Walker. I can check and get back to you. The group takes precedence. We are running out of time. A tank where fish or water plants are kept. Easy one. A tank where fish or water plants are kept. Aquarium. Easy one. What is the meaning of the word sanatorium? Place for people with chronic diseases or ailments. Sanatorium. Nursery has many meanings. Nursery class, that goes with education field, but plant nursery, you all know that. And what is the meaning of the word aviary? A place where aviary goes with what? Birds. Ill, obviously. Birds. And what is the word for the place where bees are kept? Apiary. And study of birds, what is the word? Ornithology. Bees are insects. Study of insects, what is the word? Entomology. Study of birds, ornithology. Study of birds, bees or insects, entomology. Chronic related to time. The last question, then I'll wind up the session. Believe that God is everything, is in everything, and that everything is God. What is the answer? One word substitute. Yes, the father of Indian ornithology, Dr. Salim Ali, he established one society, Bombay Natural History Society. Bombay Natural History Society, and the logo of that particular organization, one bird. Which bird is it? Hornbill. Hornbill you come across, Silent Valley, Kerala, a beautiful bird. Answer is the second option, not the first option. Pantheism. Atheist, a person who does not believe in God, doesn't believe in God. A person who believes in God, theist. And some people cannot decide God is there or not. We use the word agnostic. Agnostic. And skepticism means doubt, doubting everything. Animism. Some people think plants and objects, stones, rocks, they have God. That is known as animism. The belief that plants and inanimate things have objects, God, that is known as animism. Now, I would like to remind, please take this Unacademy SSC Mega Combat, very useful. You have to answer 40 questions in 50 minutes. Use my code Murthy10. You can win scholarship from a pool of 1 crore every Sunday, and it is on 19th. Mega Combat 19th, every Sunday 12 noon. Android app, you can use, you can take the test. Thank you. That's all for today. Thanks for being with me till 8:25. Good night to all of you. I will see you guys tomorrow.